Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is lovely to see you today. In this video I thought we'd have a little sit down and a chitty chat about what it's like becoming a carer. So if you've been following me along, if you've been a friend of mine on here for a while, you'll know that I've recently moved house. I'm now living in my mother's house in our childhood home where I grew up, because we've moved in to help look after her. She has multiple sclerosis and she's been struggling for a while. It's also going to allow my husband to go part-time at work, which will be good for his epilepsy and good for us financially, and I'll get to see more of him. So it's just good all round, but it has been challenging. I'm not going to lie to you, but I just thought I'd do a little video update about what it's been like to become a carer. I will say that it's changed my relationship with my mum quite a lot. We've become more friends rather than mother and daughter, and we've always kind of had that relationship more than being mother and daughter, but it's been very much more so that we are closer than we have been in years, which has been really nice. I've been introducing her to YouTube, which has been really fun, watching some videos with her and just getting to know each other again. We've both not really hung out that much in the past few years just because life. But it's been nice just reconnecting with her and finding that common thread between us. That has been really, really nice, and I've really appreciated that we're spending all our time together now, which again, challenging but really nice. So I'm very thankful for that. I would definitely say that living together has been difficult because we never really got on when I was a teenager and up. We kind of struggled a lot, but it's been so nice to just reconnect and find that common thread, that thing that brought us together and makes us have that unique mother-daughter relationship. I would definitely say it's increased my compassion for my mom and compassion for myself has increased so much. Just understanding that I can do more than I thought I could do, but also that there's things that I thought I was able to do that I can't. It's hard to explain, but I'm starting to understand myself and my body and what it can and can't do a lot better than I used to do. And I've got a lot more compassion for my mum. I see how she's been struggling so long on her own because she didn't want to bother anyone. But it's just been nice to see and inspiring to see how she is keeping her dignity and keeping that part of herself going, even though she's struggling so much. And it's also inspiring to see her once again get that fight back in her guts to want to fight this illness and get better than she is. She'd kind of given up, but now we're seeing improvement in her legs, improvement in the way that she is because she's eating better, she feels a bit better. So all these things are coming together and it's so inspiring and so lovely to see, and it's helping me to see that I need to get that fight back again and start really doing more. And when we are settled in properly, at the moment we're in the middle of signing contracts and the last little bit of selling our house. By the end of the week, all that kind of thing will be done. We'll have moved out and everything will be in storage, and we'll be ready to start the next part of the move-in, which is making our own little tiny house in the garage. So at the moment we're kind of in between phases, which is interesting. But I think it's so nice to find our way and find that compassion and find that time to lift yourself up. And I know that once we're completely settled in, I'll be able to find a new routine, a new way of fitting in time to exercise and do my own little routines that I do. I do have an exercise playlist that's completely accessible, that I've saved all these exercise routines that I do, so I'll leave a link to that down below, because maybe you would like to bring some exercise in to help your own chronic illnesses, and that's great if you do. I have a list for you. But yeah, it's just really fun to see how she's building on herself and growing and learning to look after herself, and it's inspiring me to want to find new ways to help myself as well. So that's really great. It's also healing a lot of the past. Like I said, we didn't really get on. There was a lot of anger and a lot of resentment between us, from me towards her when I was younger, and that's kind of being healed. The more we get to know each other again, the more time we're spending with each other. It's been really nice to just kind of take that time and heal those things that were in the past, and I feel much better. It's part of witchcraft, it's part of spiritual journey to do shadow work and to kind of work on your past and work on the things that have hurt you in the past. And I've taken this as a big kind of healing, learning lesson and a big chance to heal a big section of my life from childhood. So that has been really, really positive, and I've enjoyed that immensely. Well, not enjoyed is probably not the right word, but you know what I mean. So going through all these things, I've found 3 things that have really, really helped me. So if you're thinking of becoming a carer to a parent, or if you are a carer with a parent, 3 things that have helped me get through this beginning phase. One thing is to make each other laugh. I think it's really important to find ways, even if you're in the middle of doing something that you never thought you would do, like helping your mom have a shower, cleaning her up after she has an accident, you know, helping her off the floor if she has a fall, that kind of thing, that kind of what can be traumatic or difficult to get through. Finding some way to make the other person laugh, and not in a way that's putting them down or making them feel bad, but genuinely just bringing something up from childhood, remembering a family joke, anything that's just going to make that person laugh and lift the situation is really going to help both of you just really take a step back from the moment and reconnect again. It really helps. I would definitely say, if you're struggling with that part of things, making each other laugh is a big, big help. I would also say kindness. Just remembering that that is your mom, that is your dad, that's your brother, that's your friend, whoever it is that you're caring for. They're a human being, they're a soul, they are a part of God, and they deserve kindness, and using that kindness to really spread laughter and lightness and positivity and help that person as much as yourself. Having kindness for yourself, so saying, you know what, I'm not feeling too great, can I have a sit down before I do that thing that you've asked me to do, or can I just do this before I do that? Just taking those few minutes to show yourself and show them a little bit of kindness makes so much difference and really brings that human compassion back into it, like I was talking about before. And lastly, it is so important to take some time for yourself, whether this is going to bed early after you've got that person settled, going to bed early and watching your favourite TV show, reading a book, taking some time to have a bath, or, you know, just 5 minutes to watch a video that you wanted to watch on YouTube. Whatever it is that really helps you to just kind of decompress for a moment, relax for a moment, is so important. Self-care is it's got to be top of your list, because you cannot help somebody else if you are empty and you haven't been taking care of yourself. If you have no energy, if you have nothing left in the tank, you can't give to that person, and it's so important to remember that. So no matter what that person needs, it's important to take at least 5 minutes, at least, you know, go to bed early or rest, or take 5 minutes to have a cup of tea. You know, whatever it is, just really fill your cup before trying to fill somebody else's, because you can't fill from an empty cup. It's just impossible. I really hope that this video helped you. I hope that it helped give you a little update on how I'm doing as a new carer. If you have any tips and tricks or anything like that that you want to share because you're a carer, definitely leave them down in the comments. I love reading comments. I love hearing your thoughts and opinions, so leave them down there. And while you're down there, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to leave it a cheeky little like, so I know that you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it. I would love to bring more content about being a carer. Yeah, it's a big part of my life now, and it will be going forward. So I really want to bring more content about that, and about self-care and mental health and all that kind of glorious goodness to the channel. So if you enjoy that kind of content, along with spirituality, disability awareness, and vintage fashion, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button right down there. I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not yet subscribed, definitely hit that little subscribe button and ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays. My health permitting, I always do my very best to be here. So I hope you'll come and join me. I hope you're all having a really, really wonderful week. I hope you're having a really great day today. I definitely put together this playlist in hopes that you would enjoy it. So why not stick around, put your feet up, grab a cup of tea and watch some more videos. I would love it if you stuck around. Yeah, keep smiling, keep shining in this world, and I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.